here we are with Dune. System of Vibrant Colors is going to be running us through this game. System, do you want to take us away?
I'm gonna start the game right away, I guess. If you have any questions, if you wonder what the game is, it's a RTS. We play as the Atreides. I need to verify that. Yeah, okay. My timeout is a global hotkeys. As Atreides is the one that is featured in the book, he's the main protagonist. A long tradition of being fair, just administrators. I can't let you read the story here because later we are gonna march through it. Because obviously, the speedrun. The timer starts as I press this button. Yes. Are we ready to go? On your side?
Oh yeah, you're absolutely set. Go for it.
Alright then. We go in 3, 2, 1, go. There are 9 stages in this game in which we need to do progressively more complicated tasks. The first stage is very simple, it's just get 1000 spice. It's very simple, very easy. In this one I'm just gonna build a wind trap, which is our electricity. I don't even need to put it on concrete because I don't care about its health. And I'm gonna build a refinery. Now, why a refinery, you may wonder? This is Dune, and you see this red thing there? Maybe I'll run some colorblind so I can read it. That is, wow, sure. That's actually bad at engine, I'll make sure they stop there. That begins well. The colored stuff is the spice, which is nutritive and a bunch of other things. It's absolutely a treasure in the entire universe. Now, there are other houses on this planet that want to take control of the spice, and we're gonna need to fight for it. And this first stage is simple. We need to get 1000 spice credits. That's all. The mission ends when we have 1000 spice credits. In the later missions, we are gonna need to destroy the enemy bases and stuff. I think that promises a lot of fun. If you have any question, if you wonder something that I forgot to explain, make sure to tell me because I'm extremely distracted very easily. This first stage is basically an auto-scroller. I need to wait for this guy to be full, in fact. Not much else. There's basically nothing I can do to speed this up, except killing the few enemies to maybe save 1 or 2 frames on the entire stage. Nothing very important. The main thing that matters is that my harvesters must be in a straight line above this refinery and finishing. That's actually sad energy. That's good, it was a fast turn. So far we're pretty good. Because I could not put it on all the concrete plates, we're gonna be a bit slow, but that should be fine. The first stage is about 3 minutes. Completed the entire run, which is 2 hours. 40 if it's the world record, 3 hours if it is a regular run. Let's hope for the best. The main challenges in this run will start in the later stages, stage 3 in particular, when we're gonna need to optimize the vehicle placement in order to reduce lag. Not from my vehicles, but from the AI vehicles, which is quite a stupid challenge. Stop going away. Stay there. One more. Okay, I hope that's enough. It doesn't cooperate this time. Okay, that's just enough. The trigger can happen instantly or sometimes it takes a few seconds. This was a long trigger. Here you do the score tab just as on DOS. It's pretty nice but it's not really informative. And the passwords. In case we get death-handed in the later stages, so basically 10% of sad energy, I may use a password but that will invalidate the run obviously. Stage 2. The spice is on the left and on the right at the same time. I will need to collect $2,700 in this stage. well, dollars, space credits. To achieve so, I will need to be able to hold the spice, but every refinery can only have to 1005 credits inside. That sounds like a lot, but if I need 2700, that means I'm gonna need 3 of them. Or I could buy a silo, which has basically the same effect of storage. This time the enemy has a base in the top left, so I'm gonna put all my units in the top left to protect. Don't be in the way.
Enemy units approaching. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting.
What? Yeah, sometimes you see the pathfinding being extremely weird like this. Welcome to 1991 pathfinding. Well, the game is not in 92, but it's still very odd and strange, honestly. You're gonna have such trajectories all the time, and that is part of what we need to optimize. But this Spice Bloom, I can hope the enemy works in it, but if it doesn't right away, it's probably not gonna work in it later. So I can just detonate it. Why are you so far away? It's actually annoying. I put my units in a checkerboard pattern, so the enemy goes through them and to defend more easily, will I say.
Construction complete. Moving out. Report. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Report. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Here we see the pattern. Now again, it's like stage 1, with 3 trucks when we need to get 2700. It's again basically an auto-scaler. Starting from stage 3, it will be much more interesting. Usually I display a map of the stage, like an a completely revealed map on the side of my stream. Here obviously with the SpeedGamingLive layout is not possible, but I tend to show like everything I can do, everything I need to do. It's pretty interesting to have the map of the entire game. As you see, the units are self-defending, which is pretty nice. It's a new feature actually in this era, but they're slow doing it because the detection is pretty wonky. The graphics look different, probably because this is the Genesis edition, the less famous one. Usually people will know the DOS version. Okay, you're in the way, go away. The Genesis version is simpler in general, it has less buildings, and the stages are less complicated. Now, Genesis doesn't have any game-breaking glitch like DOS has, so this is actually a glitchless run. Here the avatar is full, so it goes back automatically home. This one as well. And normally as this one finishes, this one will go home. Oh, it's actually early. Yeah, that's a slightly sound energy again. You're gonna turn, yeah. For these last parts, I'm gonna need to record them early because 2700 is less than 3 full trucks. There's only one part there, it's a bit annoying. Normally it is more than that. The speed at which the spice decreases on the map seemingly is random. It doesn't seem to be something consistent, and that means that sometimes this is gonna be good, sometimes not. It's honestly quite interesting. Hey, this truck will be foursome. That should be enough. Barely. That's fine. Still ahead. We're actually not in a gold, but almost. We are 1 second off gold. It's very hard to manipulate correctly the trucks in the second stage. Now we get to stage 3. Stage 3, we actually get the serious stuff because we actually need to destroy a base, but we don't have anything except quads to do that. And also, sand snakes are now in action. They should not eat us, but sometimes they still do, because sand snakes are jerks. Keep that in mind.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
This game was the first RTS of, well, the first modern RTS where you have basically, oops, that's not what I mean to do. The essentials of base building, harvesting resources, destroying your enemy.
Moving out.
There used to be mods that ported it to multiplayer, well, the DOS version again, which made it pretty fabulous for its time.
Construction complete. Acknowledged.
Yeah, if you're familiar with how this game looks from other games like Command and Conquers and so forth, this was actually one of the first Westwood Studio RTS games, and
Yeah.
really find their style of play.
Construction complete.
This one was actually developed by another studio. It was owned by Westwood, but it was sold to Sega, who made their own version, I think. I'm not totally sure of the story behind that.
Enemy unit approaching.
Enemy unit approaching. What is it? It should be.
Base under attack.
That's
Yeah,
a very weird pathfinding, but okay.
I'm sorry. Published by Version, developed by Westwood Studios, at least on the Wikipedia page for it, so.
Moving out.
Yeah. I mean, this game has been quite forgotten even by main things like Wikipedia.
Report.
Has rocket dodge.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
It's basically nothing, but it's a tiny bit of HP saved. It's not bad, honestly. I'm going to call you home. I'm not gonna want to put this here because there's more spice on the left. After that, we're gonna need to build the car factory. Well, I call these cars, but they're normally quads in the game.
Construction. Construction.
To build a car factory and not have, well, and to have the quads available, we're gonna need to have an outpost, simply because it's required by the game. It wants you to have an outpost. So, I'm gonna need to build an outpost. If you are common, you skip that requirement, which is why a common is usually faster in the early game.
Reporting.
Please reveal the spice here. And please reveal the spice on the right there.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
The harvesters are aware of the spice, and they will just, even if it's in the black, they will go towards it and harvest it automatically. I placed my building, register my input. That's not something that will happen on DOS. On DOS, the harvesters will just stop because they can't find any spice anymore.
Reporting.
So that's another reason as to why Genesis is actually easier.
Acknowledged. Construction.
Now we have the vehicle factory being built. As you see, with such precision, we had only one credit left.
Base under attack.
You see this epic defense there with just the car sliding through everything.
Reporting. Reporting.
Absolutely not seen by your defenses. And you see the slide lag from other units on the screen already. Here we get an upgrade, because the quads are basically twice as powerful as the trikes. And given we're gonna reach the population limit, that's pretty useful.
Construction. Yes, sir. Report.
Now we're gonna attack with this.
Construction complete. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Again, the sand snakes, you see, are just moving around. Should be somewhere here. They try to attack you more, it's here. They try to attack you more when you're richer.
Acknowledged.
But they will try to attack more expensive vehicles such as tanks
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting.
and other stuff.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
Here wants a vehicle. Yeah, you.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
You to target. That's really good. You're not going in the thing, that's not good.
Acknowledge.
The game is really well known for forgetting and such.
Reporting.
So you can do things such as the follow command notably, click this on that so it follows that car, and it's very easily gonna just be forgotten.
Reporting.
Example given, the game just doesn't do anything.
Construction complete. Reporting. Reporting.
Now you want to destroy the construction yard first, this thing. Because this is the building that allows the enemy to be brought. It's this thing, it allows me to board as well.
Reporting.
And surprise, this guy came here.
Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Construction complete. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
The main issue with infantry is that despite it having decent damage, especially that's not what I wanted to do, I should have selected the other thing. This is what I should have selected. Despite having decent damage against Burging's infantry is slow. So slow that it's pretty sad.
Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Report. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Base under attack. Report. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
I should be attacking that. The enemy is not repairing. Did I cross it? No, it's not repairing, which is really good.
Reporting. 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 Yes.
Indeed, Dune got several other games until Dune 2000, which hence the name was made in 2000. There were not really other games later. That's a lot of rocket infantry. These are the specialty of Arcanum. They do a lot of damage, but they're pretty weak luckily. This one is being repaired though. Here I don't need to let my units focus stuff in particular, excuse my spelling, because with the refinery and the silo being alive, the enemy will probably repair stuff. So my hope right now is to capture the refinery, to steal the spartans in it, so the enemy cannot repair stuff. The other strat would be to steal the vehicle factory, so you can just put these vehicles here instead of there.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
My infantry, too bad. Should have been more careful to that.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
If I can capture it with the harvester inside, it's even better. But for that the HP bar needs to be red.
Reporting. Yes. Moving out. Reporting.
Here we go.
Report. Acknowledge.
Now this building will be, well, not only on the building but also the harvester inside. Which is nice because if it belongs to me I can tell you to stop.
Acknowledge.
So, it will save lag. You also can stop with enough space.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledge.
This red car is attacking the blue one here, but unfortunately you see it's shooting the building. Oh, sad. That's the best optimization I can do in the early runs. Destroying the silo just so the cars will attack the on-vehicle factory. Here I'm being attacked as well, I don't really care much.
Construction complete. Reporting. Reporting.
Don't attack the red car.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Report. Acknowledge.
You move here, perfect.
Reporting.
No, you attack that. You attack that. And that should be finishing the stage.
Acknowledge. Report. Acknowledge. Report. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Reporting. Report. Acknowledge.
This infantry is attacking all building, which is nice because it's not going all the way down. So it saves a bit on the processing of the game. We actually on God's space on this stage because the enemy was not preparing the stuff, which is really cool. Stealing buildings is really nice and we don't do it enough in Genesis, there's a lot of potential. But when I say potential, I also mean that it's kinda dangerous because if you fail, so you lose a stage. Maybe I should do that in my runs now, but in a marathon it's definitely not safe. Ah, to destroy the building. Oh, sad. That's a goal. That's a goal. Keep in mind when this game lags a lot. So the least buildings and units are on the map, the least it lags. Unfortunately, you need some buildings and stuff, so that's still gonna be a problem. Here on this stage, the Sand Snake is gonna be a jerk. And you have two strats. Either you go right away YOLO and you steal the building, which is kinda dangerous because it's very energy dependent. I'm not gonna do that in a marathon, definitely. Either you actually feed the snake. What does feeding the snake mean? Very simple. When you give 3 units to the Sand Snake, it's gonna disappear. It's not hungry anymore, basically. So what we're gonna do here is feeding the snake. So it doesn't annoy us. And we're gonna give him cheap units, cheap infantry, instead of expensive other stuff that I cannot rebuild yet. If I have great LNG, all the infantry will be eaten before I even come with my concrete plates. This doesn't seem to be going so well at the moment. Yeah, it's not really doing well at all. Please. Okay. Please? Sand Snake. Okay, that's gonna be a bad energy Sand Snake. So I'm gonna put the second refinery hub here. It's not really optimal, but cannot do much. Okay. Do it. Sand Snake, please. Okay. Not the worst energy. I should have been confident and going with the second refinery down here because there's much more spice down here. I don't trust the game. I expect trash RNG, honestly. This is not the best, but it's decent, honestly. It's quite decent. The enemy will attack with tanks, and tanks have a lot of damage. So I'm not gonna be able to fight them immediately. What I'm gonna need to do is to develop them using the rocks that are around here. Like this one.
Acknowledged.
Like this one down here.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
I will need to wait for the harvesters to get
Reporting.
spies before I can build tanks myself.
Reporting.
The strat of stealing building is mostly useful in speedruns, as I said, but the issue is that you take your early army here, you rush into the enemy base with everything. Why are you here? I've never seen that.
Acknowledged.
I've actually never seen a tank attack down here first.
Reporting.
Shoot that.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
The tank and other things cannot shoot through the crater, so it's gonna shoot like that forever. Which one are you targeting? This one, you go here. Okay, that's very good.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Targeting that, you go hide here. Ooh, 4 tanks, that's terrible energy, wow. 4 tanks is the rarest one I can get, that's almost 1 every 10 runs.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
If you don't dodge the shots, you're gonna die. Okay, maybe it is gonna work. No. This is a close one, but it's really not optimal because there's so much damage.
Reporting.
Oh, why are you attacking back?
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I have 1 tank and the other thing shooting that. That should be fine.
Reporting. Reporting.
Yeah, you fall, so we're gonna be good. You go left, of course. That's fine. The units spawn at a random place around the building, like true random.
Reporting.
It's sometimes mildly annoying. I didn't want to click that, I wanted to click the tank.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Okay.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
I saw the small units like infantry,
Reporting.
you can just squish them, which is really cool. Like this. Damn, it's gone.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
You're not full.
Reporting. Reporting.
Yeah.
Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Oops, can't be too late.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Here we're gonna get rid of the tanks, because less finishes is less lag, and then we attack. Shadow Core, I was expecting you. The Shadow Core will eventually do raids with smaller units powerful like this. Maybe it's pink, I don't really know. The early game like this is fine, you can just do that. Just literally
Acknowledged. Reporting.
squish. Bam, it's gone.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Now with this,
Reporting. Reporting.
you
Reporting.
can just go ahead, but we need to be careful because as you see there's a sand snake roaming around. The sand snake can attack me or the enemies. And, well, if it attacks me it's really annoying. Normally I'm faster than the sand snake. But if I happen to go like diagonal or something, then it might catch up.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay, really good. Continue, continue down, continue down. Continue down.
Report. Acknowledged. Reporting.
shoot here.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Squish the infantry, please. Please, infantry. Okay.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
That's it.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
You can dodge a shot, you're really good.
Reporting.
You're really good.
Reporting.
That's sad, he got killed by the blue tank. Indeed, the project turns to array of effects, and that allows for friendly fire. So you can leave sad moments like that where you really need to kill yourself. That's annoying.
Acknowledged.
That's problematic, but it's annoying.
Attack. Acknowledged. Reporting.
You're not even shooting that, are you? Okay.
Acknowledged. Report.
Now we kill the essential of the tanks on the outside.
Reporting.
We're gonna need to go again.
Reporting.
It's every game
Reporting.
for this guy. The construction yard.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged.
Keep him there. Oh, that's annoying. Which one are you targeting? This one, that's actually fine.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting.
You may not notice it, but the games are really lagging quite badly.
Report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
It's
Acknowledged.
because I am struggling to pathfind a few things.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Notably, this guy out of here.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
And they want to kill this guy as well. So for now, the game is kinda laggy.
Construction complete. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting.
There's some tanks attacking.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
If the enemy destroys a tank, there's a chance that it drops a small infantry. In which case I could probably steal this building. Should be nice, I can build tanks from here. But chances are low. Ah, you're shooting your own building. That's not really smart.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
This infantry got killed purely by the area of effects
Reporting.
of the shots landing on the building. That's also something you need to account for. If I put my tanks against on the building like that, they might hurt themselves.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Yeah, we're running at about 30 FPS right now.
Reporting.
It's a pretty bastard score.
Acknowledged.
I need the building to be destroyed, but it might take a while.
Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged.
Okay,
Reporting. Reporting.
sprite limits.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
I need to kill a few tanks here, and I need to destroy this thing. Is it area one shot away? I'm gonna be good.
Reporting.
Okay, now I can move that there.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
And now you can kill them.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Now you see the games are really like this by a lot. Or the lag. Is this the Genesis version? Yeah, it is. I don't know why I'm looking here on my phone when that's the... This is on Genesis.
Reporting.
There is no Dune on SNES, sadly.
Reporting.
That's good, squish it.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Report. Reporting.
Normally, because a shot it is gonna follow.
Acknowledged.
Yeah.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Just start the call. I was waiting for you. Should have done the opposite, honestly. Excuse me. Unlike on the DOS version, I cannot tell the units to move on top of an enemy. If I click on an enemy, it's gonna attack.
Reporting.
So I'm gonna need to click behind the enemy every time if I want to kill it.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Report.
Why are you dead? I actually don't know how to handle that. I'm actually questioning why you're not shooting that one.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Of course, you kill my unit, so that deselects. Yeah, that happens. Now it's just about finishing faster than we're being finished.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
There are not that many buildings behind. There's 2 wind shafts to the right of this. Apart from that, everything is rebuilt.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Can you
Acknowledged.
shoot that? No, you cannot. You're gonna shoot the wall.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting.
I want to let too many units on the same horizontal line every time. You can go that way, it's fine. There's a hole there to allow the truck to have access to escape. Which is nice because it means I can shoot it. And the harvester is aimed, that's actually nice. If I kill it, that's a lot of lag reduction.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Alright, I'm at a point I don't really care about defending anymore. It's just about, does the enemy repair or not?
Reporting.
It is repairing, so that's just time loss and not much to do about it, sadly. I thought it was the car you were doing stuff, and that's laggy, sadly. At this side, are you repairing too? You're repairing too, it's actually really annoying.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
We're gonna need to focus on a single building then.
Reporting.
That would be enough.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
This one.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
You actually load all the tanks, that's not really great.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Shut the wall.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Now it's just about finishing. Attack this, not the tanks.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting.
Straight line.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
split. That was not a good stage 4, but we're still ahead, so it's fine. I am comparing against the world record splits, which are at a final time of 2 hours 40. The run is extremely RNG dependent. It can go so wrong eventually with some stages such as this one, the stage with rocket launchers. It all depends if the enemy tries to target my rocket launchers or other things. Why do we like rocket launchers? Well, you're gonna find out pretty soon, but rocket launchers are OP. But when I say OP, I mean OP. You better hear me. Oops. Here I want this there, and here I want this there. This stage is a bit sad because there is no spot that's really close to the edge. And test again a few sand snakes. Unfortunately, well, they are in kinda awkward locations. So triggering them will be slightly dangerous. So I'm just gonna need to have this and I hope that the sand snakes prefer to attack that rather than the other things. This is why I will keep all my tanks on the rock. That's the price for not picking the House of AV Troopers. Arcannon actually have terrible spice placements in most stages. It is terribly far away. Why is the already an enemy? Why you already there? I don't know why the enemy is already there, but I guess it solves your problem. Do I have a track somewhere, I'm pretty sure. That's fine. I can go with these. Okay. I want to find a sand snake, which is somewhere around here. Yeah. Please not the harvesters. They're too close, go away. Okay, it's not gonna be a good sand snake. Okay, that's one. The fast tracks sound promising. I have to say, they sound really good, but in practice it's tried, so it's actually pretty sad that they're useless pretty quickly. Where did my sand snake go? That's sad. You don't get that at least. Yeah, I take that. Okay. Oh, that's it. Sure. We just one tank to that sand snake. That's not great, but we've seen better. Wind trap I need. The enemy here has 2 bases as well, but only 1 construction yard, so it's not too much of a problem, it's just slightly silly. In this stage I also unlock turrets, which are pretty nice. It's turrets, they shoot everything. But that is cool, because it means I do not need any unit in defense. No unit in defense means less lag. That's really nice. Oh, 2 tanks on that side. 3 tanks on that side. Okay, game, calm down, please. I don't know. Normally they should hit the vehicle factory or the construction yard. So sometimes the AI does different stuff. We don't know why.
Attack. Acknowledge. Report.
Of course, the best mental. Yeah, okay. On that one, I have to agree.
Report. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
Load them into the turrets. You think you're ready to get an MCV, right? In fact, it's better than that. You're getting the best unit in the game. Why are you not attacking? You think these turrets are strong, but actually they're pretty weak. But they're pretty useful. They will do the job. Seeing how we are with 4 spies. Ah, I thought we got truck eaten. We're gonna need more harvesters. Go here, it's closer. There's again a bit more spice on the top here. All tanks are pretty damaged. It's not a good game for that.
Construction. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Construction.
And at this point we unlock not this, but this, which needs another upgrade. That's it. We needed to upgrade to get an upgrade. Lovely Atreides. Oh, infantry. Can capture something with that probably. Can I make a few more turrets, because apparently the tanks are attacking the turrets, which is not super cool. We're gonna get some rocket launchers, and rocket launchers are great. They do a lot of damage and have a super long range. They have the highest DPS of the game when they land their attacks. Why are you two here? I don't know. See, the turrets do have quite a good DPS as well.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Construction complete.
Rocket launchers, however, are kinda expensive. It takes us 450 every time. It's not that much, but in this stage where there is spies like almost nowhere, it's not nothing either. Why are you not far away? That's what I was saying about dropping inputs. It's not far away. And you're gonna hear me say that a lot, because units often do not like to follow. I forgot these were there. It's not gonna be super useful, but I mean, you need to get rid of them at some point.
Moving out. Reporting.
2 add-ons is really nice because you're gonna get done. Infantry spam is interesting as well because the AI is wasting the money. Where do I need to go exactly? Yeah, okay. I need to find this rock that is right next to me. That's the point where I want to go down.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
With 3 rocket launchers, that will be good.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
A rocket launcher shot, that's not good. I don't want them to shoot because I don't want them to be attracting the tank's attention.
Acknowledged. Base under attack.
So very close.
Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
There you are.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay, there, shoot them.
Acknowledged.
That's it. 2 critical hits, tank is gone.
Acknowledged.
I'm gonna need to be more risky because I lost my regular tank.
Reporting.
So I'm gonna need to lower it using the rocket launcher. Which can shot in the dark, by the way.
Acknowledged.
Pretty terrible aiming, guys.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Okay, now we're good.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
There's a turret here.
Acknowledged.
It's not really important.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Better destroy it than run into it later by accident.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
See? This.
Reporting.
And now we're gonna be able to destroy every single thing.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged.
Hey, look, what is this? Oh yeah, of course. That's the construction yard. That's all we want.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
You rebuild that turret very quickly, wow. I'm impressed. I played game.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving
That's actually strange energy. Normally it should not rebuild that fast, but whatever.
Acknowledged.
It doesn't matter.
Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Normally we load bot tanks every day, but
Reporting. Acknowledged.
better be careful still. Okay, still more, I believe. It's not for me? Not for me.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unfortunately the turret was facing up, so I did not have to turn.
Acknowledged.
It does not slow.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting.
I would like them to not show random stuff like that. It's gonna be fun.
Reporting.
For me the left side is completely destroyed. Or is it?
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay, you did not destroy the turret. Really?
Acknowledged.
You did not damage the turret even. What's going on here? See, he dies in 2 shots. What? How did you not destroy that? It's really weird.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
Why are you here?
Sir.
I don't know.
Moving out.
I have to check on the map if there's not random stuff that's dropped around, because sometimes the game can decide to give you random things.
Reporting. Instruction.
Which is cool, but
Acknowledge.
you need to see them.
Acknowledge. Reporting. Reporting.
I'm gonna need you to destroy this guy.
Acknowledge.
What's going on? Why is this alive?
Reporting. Acknowledge.
Are you alive? Like,
Reporting.
you're not shooting.
Acknowledge.
That's not something I've seen before. A rocket launcher just do nothing like that. That's not something I've seen before. I wonder what happened.
Reporting.
Are you all targeted? What? What's going on here?
Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting.
We reach the population limits at least, so that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, we're gonna lose time at this stage with the very weird left side here. And that is taking forever. First is turrets and then stuff just not responding somehow.
Reporting.
Very strange stuff.
Reporting.
Yeah.
Acknowledge.
Fortunately the turrets are facing the good direction again, so.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting.
Why is there a rocket launcher Halo here?
Acknowledge.
There's some strange stuff going on sometimes.
Reporting.
Why is that here?
Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
We actually have terrible RNG, it's pretty sad. They don't land any hits.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
If we don't land any hits, that is unfortunate, but we cannot do much.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
This thing gets destroyed in 2 shots. 2 landed shots.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledge.
This guy's angry at you for some reason, so you're gonna need to rush through.
Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
Not his way though.
Acknowledge.
I don't know.
Reporting.
Actually,
Yes, sir. Moving out.
why is this not...
Reporting.
I'm really confused. What's going on? Why is this not destroyed?
Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting.
What's happening?
Acknowledge.
What's actually happening?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Instruction. Reporting.
Will you please shoot the tanks? Because the tanks are a problem.
Base under attack. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
Not really sure what's going on. Why the aiming and everything is so bad here.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting.
Okay, there's one tank destroyed.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
We need to destroy 3 because otherwise they will follow us all the way to the second base and that's not doable.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Where are you going?
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
I'm not really sure what's going on. Like there's so many mid-shots and everything. It's
Reporting. Acknowledged.
weird.
Reporting.
Really weird.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay. Finally. Now you need to destroy the tank there. Please.
Acknowledged.
You need to land 2 rockets on him. That's gonna be sad. Like very sad.
Reporting.
Anyway, we go to the right side.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
It's finally all tanks destroyed. That took way longer than it should.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yeah, I went a bit too far.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
But that's the idea. We want that turret
Reporting.
in that tank.
Acknowledged.
The tank.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
The tank.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Please register the tank. Okay.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Because tank is the main problem, because the tank gets close.
Reporting.
Move.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay, finally.
Acknowledged.
Now we have this, and we have only a few buildings left.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Why are you going there?
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
I want you to reveal them.
Reporting. Base under attack. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Alright.
Reporting.
This.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Don't attack the harvester, it's too close.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
It does the amount of damage that rocket launchers can do.
Reporting.
Everything force.
Reporting.
If they land the hits.
Reporting.
It's going much better right now than it did before.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Sadly, with all these missed shots, we are slightly behind. Stage 6. A stage that has very little LNG because we can attack very early without much danger. Unfortunately, again, there are 2 sand snakes in a way, and we need to be careful with this. The first one we're gonna wake him up because there is no spice. But the second one, I would like not to.
Instruction.
So we start with rocket launchers,
Reporting.
which is cool.
Instruction.
Every new game, every new stage, you start with a few new buildings, a few new
Instruction.
vehicles, that's the word I was looking for. Which is pretty nice, but you have to be careful,
Reporting. Reporting.
because it means that you don't want to lose them. The sand snake is good, that's all we want.
Acknowledged.
He did the job super fast, that was a misplacement, it's not good, I have to repair it now.
Construction. Reporting. Acknowledge.
There's more spies in the bottom left. A lot of spies in the bottom left, actually.
Construction complete. Construct. Construction complete. Construct. Reporting.
I'm gonna need your 10 spies.
Reporting.
Can you shoot that?
Reporting.
That is a spice bloom. If you work on it, it explodes. It's really spice, but your tank or whatever works on it explodes.
Enemy units approaching.
Huh, interesting. That's not really good because I didn't want to trigger the enemy so early. Because now it's gonna attack.
Construction complete.
So I'm gonna need to call these guys back. That's an accident, that's a time loss.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting.
In this stage we will unlock a new tab turret, the rocket turret, which is really good. There's rockets and stuff. But,
Base
well,
under attack. Acknowledge.
it's expensive again.
Acknowledge. Reporting.
Then I want you to be behind here. You need to be behind there.
Report. Acknowledge. Report. Reporting. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
Can you
Reporting.
shoot that?
Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Report. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
To unlock rocket turrets I will need the hard pass again.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting.
Please shoot that.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledge.
Please shoot this.
Acknowledge.
Okay. The rocket launchers cannot hit me if I'm too close, which is really nice because that's how you dash their super high damage. That's actually a problem.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
Once again I'm gonna need to upgrade to the rocket launcher. It's pretty sad.
Acknowledge. Report. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
Here I'm gonna work in to try to lure the enemy rocket launcher to the defending.
Acknowledge.
That's efficient, it's not really what I wanted.
Acknowledge.
I thought I should have done other stuff. I forgot to do other stuff.
Acknowledge. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledge. Construction complete. Construction complete.
This is the vehicle factory. You produce vehicles here. The enemy will try to target that building over everything else. So it means that it is a building I want to protect the most. Because it will target that building so hard that like anything in the way will not be destroyed. It's pretty funny actually that it targets that hard.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
We still didn't lure a rocket launcher. They don't want to come. That's sad. I could show you what they're hiding on the map, but I wish I had a map on the stream on SpeedGamingLive. It would be really handy. Here when I want to produce more rocket launchers. I can do another upgrade for the siege tank, but siege tank is this. It has a lot of HPs, but it's just not as good as rocket launchers.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay. I was gonna say I would like to know where my spice is.
Reporting.
We're not filling the quotas. But in fact it's just because they're very synced.
Reporting.
Yeah, they're all three synced.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Reporting.
Again, because the AI tries to target the vehicle factory, it does not try to target the turrets. So I don't need to protect them.
Construction complete. Construction.
That should be all I need, no more than 5.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Here I want to be careful because there's a sand snake around here.
Construction.
I don't want to wake him up. So I'm gonna need to go all the way against the edge of the map.
Construction.
Poor Avesta was blocked by the enemy airdrop.
Reporting. 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 Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Construction. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Here there's a few tanks I want to lure.
Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Died.
Reporting. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. 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 Acknowledged. Reporting.
Where are you all going?
Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged.
Because there is something here I want to destroy.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Base under attack.
There's something here to the construction yard, but I can shoot it in the dark. There's no problem.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
This air from my airdrop.
Reporting.
That happens sometimes to help you. It's random and the units that take even like that do not counter as maximum population. Kinda nice.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Now here we have another required rocket turret that we need to destroy. There's no way around.
Reporting.
These turrets are quite a big part of the RNG. Please go there.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
I want you to be there.
Reporting.
Tack. I want you to be there.
Reporting.
You should be in a good access right now. One block lower.
Reporting.
Yes, like that.
Acknowledged.
You should be able to attack from here.
Reporting.
Another interesting thing is that in this version, the hitbox of this, well, the hitbox, the coordinates of this turret are actually this corner, which means that it will shoot one block further on the top and on the left, and one tab less far on the right and on the bottom. So it's actually very interesting. How does this compare to the PC version? Well, first, the PC version lets us choose between 3 maps every time. Here, you don't, so it's just stage 1 to 9. Second, there is no light factory, and there's a limit on maximum 1 palace and maximum 1 starport. Which is why we don't build these, because a single palace is pretty sad. What could I say that is the difference? Some units are missing, I think. Some sprites are different. And I'm thinking that... Actually, I'm not sure because I don't know perfectly the PC version, sadly. So I can't tell that much, and I'm sorry for that. I know that the experts about everything related to the DOS Dune is Krishak, which is the word we call for DOS, while I'm the one for Genesis. It's really a different world. Oh yeah. The DOS version also has a save and load feature. You don't have that in Genesis. But also weakens the palaces, especially the death hands, by a lot. Because I can't just save and reload every time. If I miss my shot, I miss my shot. We have. You have to wait 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a long time, actually. I was waiting for you. You took a pretty damn long time to show up, I'm surprised. Are you attacking that one? I'm surprised. With this, it is all the buildings minus the outpost here. Is it destroyed? No, it's not. I would have been surprised if that got destroyed already. The outpost is the strongest building at the moment. It's the one with the most HP. It has 1000 HP. In comparison, this thing I think has 600. The wind trap 400. I don't need the tank anymore. That's destroyed. There's the wind trap and the vehicle factory. Refinery is gone. There's that barrack too. Okay, no. Vehicle factory is dead. It should be whole. Did I miss something? No. We're good. And we're back ahead in the timer. Are you sure you didn't graduate from... I forgot the rest of the sentence. It's a pretty funny sentence sometimes. Or sometimes. It's not random, it's always the same. but I'm saying that some sentences are pretty funny. Stage 7. The new thing you get is the house-specific weapons. So in our case, sonic tanks. In the enemy case, deviators. It's pretty annoying because they're pretty strong again. And the main annoying thing you can do is just disable your units. Not take control over them, that's the intended part, but to disable. So when the control returns to you, the unit doesn't do anything. It's like it forgets it's existing. It's quite annoying, honestly. There are no snakes that are an immediate problem here. So on that part we're really cool. Steve? Here I'm gonna need to be careful because I want to rebuild the Sand Snake using a rocket launcher. I obviously don't want the Sand Snake to eat my rocket launcher. That's gonna be slightly tedious. If I forgot something, I need to do something with you up here. Ooh. Need to come up here. There is a spice bloom up here, and I want to detonate it. Now I will leave these vehicles on the sand, and here I want to trigger the Sand Snake. The Sand Snake is 2 blocks to the right of my construction yard. I want to trigger the Sand Snake, but I don't want to enter the vision range of the enemy. There it is. Now it's gonna eat 2 quads and this tank. Perfect LNG. Thank you, Sand Snake. It's not very common to have a Sand Snake operate just perfectly like that. Lovely. Yeah, there's a movie of Dune coming out this year. I think in December. I'm not really sure anymore. But actually, if it is this year, it can only be like December, because that's the only month left. But yeah, there's a new movie coming out soon, and I'm pretty hyped for it. I hope it will be something cool. Actually I don't need more of this. I'm gonna want a wind trap, the outpost. Oh, I needed one here. I completely forgot. That's the one I was thinking of. The vehicle factory here, and then we will be good. Just put turrets and defenses in general while we move attacking with these things. Sadly, only 1 rocket launcher. We had 2 in the previous stage. We can also build a starport and a palais starting from this stage, but in fact it's not really interesting. The Fremen sure do char off the AI very hard, but it's not worth the price of 1000 credits. It's just not worth it, sadly. There's so many units that are around here, and I think I'm ready to trigger them. Why are there 3 of you up here? Why is there not— what? I'm really questioning. Okay, the rocket launcher got shot. That's not what we want. Nope. Okay, you barely got scratched. That's nice. And of course this guy tries to attack the rocket launcher. That's pretty mean of you. Pretty mean. I don't like that. There's a spice bloom here I want to block. Ah, of course I attacked the rocket launcher. So mean. Even the ornithopter on it. Wow. That's actually... that's not common. It's very angry. The ornithopter is a flying unit. It costs 600 credits and it dies in one shot. So again, it's not really worth. But it can be annoying when sometimes it decides to try get a tank instead of this, which it normally will do. I'm gonna need more harvester, I believe. Okay, you got it, finally. What is this? That's not the normal pathfinding, but okay. So, if you want. Hey, I'm gonna want to go in force because this is basically I guess on the edge of the map. It's really annoying. I'm really questioning that tank pathfinding is really weird. But, okay. If you want to target that, okay. I might need to go like right here. But, okay. Now this is destroyed. I want to get the construction yard. While you guys shoot that guy. Construction yard is here. Do I need more? I don't think I need more. Yeah. Actually I have 4. Should be 5 just to be safe. Now here is again. Are they gonna land on the turret or not? This is the biggest challenge of the game. Do the rocket launchers hate the turrets? In the information book it says they have a 75% accuracy. If you ask me, I don't really have the feeling. I heard the building being destroyed, so I believe we got that construction yard. Good. Good LNG.
Reporting.
That's nice.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Now I'm gonna want you to go through the entire thing to trigger all the threats. While you are good, you can go away.
Acknowledged.
Actually, I want you to go up, like the upper way.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Yeah, this way.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
So you trigger all the threats like the vision of them.
Reporting.
When something shoots you, like a rocket launcher or a turret, it gives you vision, like this, you see? With a slight vision range around. And that's really useful. What's a deviator here? Really?
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Are you still there?
Acknowledged. Construction.
These people are not following.
Acknowledged.
They're following now. Oh, it's a deviator.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay, good. Now we just need to wait a bit for this one to become blue again.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Down here, how is it going? This train stuff, that's nice. The music in this version is definitely very interesting.
Acknowledged.
That's true.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
On the right side of the base, right? Yeah, the hard part is the most right button.
Report. Acknowledged. Report.
So
Acknowledged.
it's here I want to start.
Acknowledged.
Please?
Reporting.
Take care of that.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
More rocket launcher. Here.
Acknowledged.
You are finally blue again.
Reporting. 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 Base under construction. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
We don't need to care about that right guy, but the left one here is a problem.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
6 dodges.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay.
Reporting.
Here. Okay, there.
Reporting.
One of you should back.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
The rest will go more left side.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
I mean, if you like,
Acknowledged.
Genesis Music in general,
Reporting.
this one is probably by the best. in my opinion.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Why do you attack this one in particular?
Acknowledged.
What did he do to you?
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Base under attack.
Miss.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
This is not destroyed still.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
You can shoot that.
Reporting.
Here, we want you to put some light there.
Acknowledged.
You will shoot from here.
Acknowledged.
Something shots my wind traps. That's actually fine, I just need to check nothing we can get too destroyed. But if the map is off,
Reporting.
I have less lag, so it's really nice as well.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Really good.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
I didn't want to move, I'm sorry.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
On the right side, how is it going? Oh, you're not destroying that thing?
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay, we're good now. There's no building here. And leave it there for sure. Ah, you're in range of that? Ready?
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Base under attack.
On the left side, there are 2, 4, 6 buildings to destroy. And destroy it eventually. How do you mean you're in range?
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unfortunately, again, the game is very laggy.
Reporting.
Okay, you destroyed that, finally.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting.
Okay, I already destroyed the wind trap, that's interesting.
Acknowledged.
Now I need to destroy the refinery, which is hiding here.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Okay, I do not know if you got a silo, so I'm gonna check.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
There's a silo here.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
You did not get it, okay.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
The silo is the weakest building in the game. It dies in 2 turret shots. That should be everything. Did I forget something? No. We're still ahead of we are at this point. The estimate's a bit long in case the RNG will be bad, because RNG usually is bad. But I guess today we might be having a day of luck. The marathon's super late, so if I can put it back ahead, it would be really nice. Stage 8. What is special about this stage? Well, you have 2 opponents to fight, 2 add-ons. But you get Sonic Blast.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Sonic Blast is really, really powerful,
Reporting. Acknowledged.
but they're pretty weak in defense. But in terms of damage, trust me to destroy everything. There are 2 sand snakes that may attack immediately, and this time we're not gonna feed them, we're gonna kill them.
Acknowledged. Construction.
You get the Sonic Blast, and Sonic Blast have the firepower to deal with that.
Construction.
So it's actually doable.
Reporting.
You go there,
Acknowledged. Reporting.
you go there,
Acknowledged.
you go there.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
You're my scout, you go in there.
Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Construction. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
The
Acknowledged.
first one should be right up here.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
What are you doing?
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. 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 Report. Acknowledged. Report.
Sand Snake is scared because we're damaging them.
Reporting.
Come back.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
And that's it. That's the Sand Snake.
Report. Acknowledged.
There's another one on the right side that should not come immediately. Should not.
Construction complete.
If it is mean, it still can.
Construction complete. Construction. 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 Construction.
We're in a marathon, so actually I'm gonna go safe and I'm gonna go trigger it. If that's alright.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
We're gonna full save.
Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
If that did not trigger it, we're fine.
Report. Acknowledged.
That did not trigger it. We're clean.
Construction complete.
The enemy is Ardos and Arconan together. So they will have Devastators and Deviators. They are all special units, like the Sonic Blast. The Devastator is a very, very tanky unit. Extremely strong, that even do self-destruct damage around it when it explodes. A lot of damage. If it is against a rocket launcher, the rocket launcher is gone. But regarding the orders, they have a deviator. As you've seen, it can color the units green for a short while, and they can take control of them. The main issue is that the Arconan have a palace. Palace means that they have a death hand. If the death hand touches this, then it's dead run. I need to reset the stage. That is our threatening stages 8 and 9 air. With 10% chance that your run is gonna get bombed. It's gone. So let's hope for the best, chat. It's here that I need the most of your luck.
Reporting.
One. Oh, why are you so far ahead?
Construction. Construction. Construction complete.
See?
Construction. Construction. Construction.
It's the other one I want. Now we debugged about, I think, the wind trap.
Construction complete.
The interesting thing is that the wind trap in the game here produces electricity. If you look in the book, wind traps actually are intended to catch moisture, also known as water. It's quite an interesting difference. Dune is not a place where you can find any water in the book. There's nothing except sand, dunes, cliffs normally. It's not like flat like this.
Construction.
And especially it's a gigantic desert. It's 50, 60 degrees Celsius. Hotter than anywhere on Earth.
Construction.
So water, there's no water in this place. Here we're pretty fun, we even have tents and stuff, and it's pretty cozy, I think, I guess.
Construction complete.
Here we want to put some things around. How many vessels are you? 5? 5 is good. I could go for another refinery here because there's spies in the corner. Doesn't really seem essential. What I will need is a lot of rocket launchers because I need to push fast. I need to destroy 2 rocket turrets, a barracks, 4 rocket launchers, the palace, only to then be able to access the construction yard behind everything. And because the enemy can rebuild, including on top of my units, I'm gonna need to I'm gonna need a lot of DPS to destroy the construction yard before it rebuilds on my units. I thought I could put one more turret before that happens.
Construction complete. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Luckily we're attacking from the bottom, so we have the advantage we can have twice as much firepower. Because, as I said before, the index of the turret to shoot is in the top left corner. Dune 1 actually is not a RTS, it is a JRPG, I think. It is at least, it's a roleplay game.
Reporting.
I did not play it either, and I do not know how accurate or anything it is.
Construction.
But I know it exists. This is Dune 2, which suggests there's Dune 1 before, obviously. Now I want enough money in case the Death Hand indeed snaps this, so I can get an MCV.
Construction.
The MCV is a mobile, a construction vehicle.
Acknowledged.
It means that I can build this building, the construction yard, somewhere.
Construction complete.
Let's put it there.
Reporting.
Sounds like a good place. With 6 rocket launchers, we should be ready to go.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
The car, you go in everything. Trigger turrets, please.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Please I'm not following, that's okay.
Acknowledged.
Perfect.
Approaching.
That hand is shown.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Not a single building has been touched.
Reporting.
That's nice.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Where did it land? Oh, here. This explosion is dead.
Base under attack. Acknowledged.
Alright. Did you not reveal a turret here? That's actually annoying. Well, it's here. We see it. Sonic Blast would be really useful to deal against the Devastators. Another interesting thing is that the Sonic Blast can attack enemies and it will not trigger them to attack. It's like they don't notice. We got an extra delivery with a siege tank. That's not bad. How is this going? Not so great. Okay. Don't shoot the Devastator. I want you to be at 3 blocks exactly. Because it is the point at which you have the most damage, for whatever reason. I would have been surprised if we survived that. Shadow Car, hello. Get squished. Come on. We squished one, it's not bad. I was squishing 2. We're squishing 2. Cool. I want you to shoot the wall. Really good. Okay, really good. Now we want to continue. We need to destroy the palace. Really good. Now we need to go quickly. The construction yard is here. And we need to reach it before... That's actually fine if you target it. Is that a deviator? What is a deviator doing here? That was weird. It's fine. Attack that. Are you gonna want to destroy this turret? That it survived. Somehow it survived. We want more rocket launchers. We need more rocket launchers. This goes here. It looks like the construction yard has been destroyed. Alright. There is this turret we really need to destroy, and there's another one that's here on the right that normally would be revealed. But it was quite a failure. The tank we sent the at the beginning really did not do well. To get the Sonic Blast delivered and Troopers, that's not really good. That's not a good delivery. Alright, you go here. That did destroy that siege train that was in the way. Again, there is friendly fire, so if the Sonic Blast shoots on the friendly tank is damaged. Keep that in mind. Okay, we're on the bottom left side. It's not really good, it's not really bad. Okay. This turret is destroyed, was really nice. Archon is here basically destroyed. It's just that one turret, the last thing we need to get. Cool missed. Oh, Sonic Blast can use the final shot. The Sonic Blast has the exact same range as the rocket turret, so it cannot really be used, I guess, on them. Peace. With this shot we can move on. Now it's really just wipe out the bugging.
Under attack. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Moving out. Acknowledge.
If that was land, if that landed, that would have been capture the turret. He's repairing. Come on, finish this. I think we're gonna capture it instead of like let's try and wow, very less they done. It's funny. With the Arcanum being wiped out, we need to wipe out the Argos after this. So many rocket launchers.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
That's all the buildings. Let's go.
Acknowledged. Reporting. 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 Acknowledged.
There's this little guy here. I'm gonna highlight the turrets again. The Arrakis base in this stage is interesting because it doesn't have any turrets facing the north. So we don't have to destroy any turrets anymore in this game. What are you doing?
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Ooh, Order Sonic Blast, Panic.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay, that's it, we're good.
Acknowledged.
That's where we need to be.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Reporting.
Why? Actually,
Base under attack.
yeah, you do well attacking us.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Ah, did they try my Sonic Blast?
Yes, sir. Moving out.
That's annoying.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
This guy, the last one.
Reporting.
You do not need to destroy it, but it's safer.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Why are you here?
Construction complete. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Report. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
That's quite a destruction. This is the Order's construction yard. It's gonna be destroyed pretty instantly.
Reporting.
And yeah, some people still play this. It's pretty fun.
Reporting.
I do like this game a lot. Maybe more than I should.
Acknowledged.
Destroy that wall? Ah, please.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Destroy that wall.
Acknowledged.
Okay, good. Now we can progress this.
Reporting. Base under attack. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Ah, you're still alive?
Acknowledged.
Ah, there's a new one.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
That's actually a problem because I don't really want
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
I don't really want it to steal all of my rocket launchers like this. Everything is getting destroyed. Everything. On our side as well. Let's see.
Reporting.
That's okay. Less buildings is less life. Someone needs to kill this guy, please. Why is he still alive?
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Okay. Now you snipe this.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
That's it, finish it. Thanks for the good luck. We're on the last stage. We are 2 minutes ahead of our record. I would be pretty impressed if I managed to get the world record in a marathon, honestly. This is the Sadoko, the Emperor of Dune. I don't really know the lore in the game, but it's quite heavy in the book. Again, there are sand snakes everywhere, so we wanna kill them using the sand snake, using the sunny blast. At this time I don't have a car to load them, so I'm gonna actually need to do the job using sonic blasts. That's very sad. That's very sad. That's why normally I use a siege tank and not a sonic blast. That's that confident. Where is the sand snake? Where is the sand snake? Come back. Okay, there you are. I can destroy the sky, it's not that bad. They turn the anti-region magenta. That's the Sadoko color. Sadoko is actually a pink emperor. Watch that. I mean, it's a pretty nice color. Let's take him back. There's the other one. Okay.
Report acknowledged. Report acknowledged.
Stay quiet.
Acknowledged. Report acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Okay, there we go. That's it.
Acknowledged.
Now the sand snakes are gone, we can actually battle base.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
The Sadoko has the same power in the palace as the Arcanum at their hand. So win a marathon. Win a marathon, so I'm gonna put it super solo. Normally I would put the base here, the vehicle factory here because it's easier to defend. But given we're in a marathon, just in case we get death-handed, I'm gonna put it further. It doesn't matter much, honestly.
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Here. Luckily this region has a lot of spice, like an incredible amount. You see it everywhere. So that's really cool. There's so much spice, I'm actually gonna go with 6 harvesters. Nice sink, I think. Yeah. Oh man, not even. Wow. I need 3 spice to finish my refinery. Rocket launchers did not follow.
Reporting.
Please follow your friends there.
Acknowledged.
Let's go for bad missile strike, obviously. But because we're in Marathon, it's not a problem. We're ahead of the freaking world record, honestly. So if something bad happens, we're not gonna be past the estimate. We might be 15 minutes ahead right now of the estimate. These 15 minutes are there because I was expecting bad RNG. It's a marathon. Marathons always go wrong, I thought it was well known.
Acknowledged.
And watch as I'm cursing it right now. But so far we've been very lucky.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction.
And I'm gonna want to put buildings simply to block the enemy from attacking that side. Oh right, I don't have the art of it. I forgot. I want to desync the trucks because otherwise they will all be full at the same time and I have 6 trucks for 4 refineries.
Construction complete.
Obviously, if there's no refinery available, it's just a time loss. They can't drop off.
Reporting. Construction.
So I'm gonna put this wind trap here and then the rest is turrets.
Reporting. Reporting.
Yeah, almost full.
Reporting.
Ah, yeah, the only one was almost full. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? There's one in the refinery.
Construction.
Oh, it's fine. I'm deciding.
Construction complete. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Even with 6 we're gonna wait quite a while here. But unlike in modern RTS games, I can't just select the unit and press delete. It will not remove the unit. So if I have too many other stars actually, it will be a time loss in the later game because of the lag these people create.
Construction complete. Reporting.
An interesting fact if you don't know about the Genesis is that you play this game using 3 buttons and 4 arrows, obviously. There's no more controls. So you just have the arrows to do this. I can halt, well actually I'm playing using a keyboard, so 1 button to just repeat the last action, 1 button to move the cursor faster, and 1 button to select other things, like this.
Construction complete. Reporting.
Maybe I should get an actual console at some point, but
Acknowledged.
I mean,
Construction complete.
not very rich, I guess. It's easier to attack from the left side. I usually prefer to attack from the left side because there's 2 vehicle factories. And if I can take them away, it's less units, so it's less lag. But in terms of easiness, yeah, the right side is much easier. You can just attack from the top, and you don't have turrets in your way.
Approaching.
Death hand is coming.
Acknowledged. Base under attack.
Nice strike. Nice strike. We're safe. We're safe. They should not have time to have another death hand by the time we destroy the palace. Much electricity to wave? Well enough. I am, I guess, on peace. Yeah, I can go up from here. It's a good distance.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Is everything following? Yeah, everything is following. I really like that feature of the game, that you can make units follow each other. It's really nice.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
See?
Reporting. Reporting.
You got a rocket launcher through the delivery. That's really cool.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Reporting.
It should be good to go. We're gonna hit the enemy on our back. It's gonna appear soon. See the following, that's good. Try this.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
You go a bit higher.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Ah, okay, I'm a bit too close to the turret.
Acknowledged. Base under attack. Report. Acknowledged.
And these points,
Acknowledged.
with this banner follow,
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Sunny Black was here. The other reason attacking from the right is easier is that
Reporting.
is the index roll, the top left roll. Again, this is the point from which the game determines the distance away from the turret. In top left corner. So,
Reporting.
if you attack from the bottom right, you have a much bigger range than the turret.
Acknowledged.
And if you attack from the top left, you have the same range as the turret. But here we're on the bottom still, so it's really fine.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
I didn't want to brute force here because there are 3 turrets in my way. And the palace. And 3 turrets is quite a lot, so I'm gonna need the siege tanks to be alive to destroy them in case they reboot. You should not be doing that. It's dangerous.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Don't do that from there.
Acknowledged.
I'm gonna get shot.
Reporting.
That's good.
Acknowledged.
And you can go here. You can go here.
Acknowledged.
Ah, that's in range. Of course it's in range. Duh. That is in range too. Don't like when you do that. This might be in range as well. And
Acknowledged.
okay.
Reporting.
Now you're gonna go close to that. Sunny blast. 1, 2, 3. You go here.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
And you go there.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Report. Acknowledged.
Now we can destroy the palace.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Normally that guy should be destroyed pretty much instantly.
Acknowledged.
Okay.
Reporting.
There is another turret that is slightly here, slightly on the right here.
Reporting.
Here's the map. Yeah, the entire north side. That's actually sad, that's my each tank went in front of the thing right as it shot. That's actually sad that they're aiming for my thing.
Acknowledged.
Wow.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
This
Acknowledged.
is back, this is back, shoot it.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting.
We need to be careful to reconstruction like that.
Reporting.
That turret is here.
Acknowledged.
I just want to reveal that turret there.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay.
Reporting. 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 Report. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting.
You.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
Attack from here. There's that turret too, but that one is not completely blocking the construction there.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting.
From there you can shoot. If someone destroys that block, you can also shoot from there. Ah, never mind.
Reporting.
From here you should be able to shoot, I believe, without being hurt.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
No. Interesting.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
The Emperor of Arrakis has become a marriage tank. Yeah. That's basically the idea. Okay.
Reporting.
Sonic Blast should be able to finish that. Oh, that's in range? Too bad. Okay, you need to destroy the palace. You need to do it quick.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Report. Acknowledge. Report. Acknowledge. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting.
We need to be here, that there, and this here. Okay, this is about someone destroy that. It is rebuilt and repairing, that's scary.
Acknowledge. Report. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
I really don't. Okay, rebuilt that one too, that's really annoying.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
Please stop.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
Okay. Now we're gonna need to get this guy there.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting.
The
Acknowledge.
construction yard is here. So just in the corner there. Why all these people here?
Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledge.
I rebuilt the palace, that's very rare. Wow. I've actually never seen that. Plain middle of everything, wow. Marathon luck. That's very rare, I've never seen that. And I can tell you I ran this game for quite a while. Very impressive. I'm actually impressed. Well played, game. Well played, game.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Reporting.
And you way better to it again. Come on.
Reporting.
Quite terrible game there. Very bad. Very, very bad. Fix these because we don't have any HP anymore. I've never seen the police be rebuilt like that. Normally that's why I want to have enough DPS. Okay, this time it's gone. This time it's just wipe out. Let's go. No more construction yard. You get a threat here because it's really annoying. And on your side you can toss out and push one. He has all his HPs. Ah. Not cool. Shoot that wall. And you shoot that one. Okay. I want 2 rocket launchers with very good health. Okay. Okay. Oh, you almost destroyed already? Okay. You can run now. Run. You move forward. You move forward. There's a few more turrets that are in scary places. There's the one that is just down his wall here. That will be pretty annoying. I have a sea strength skill I can trigger. You two, you will want to go through like this. Please, I want to be fixed. I don't know why there are so many enemies. Ah, 3 destroyers. Okay, let's play. Rocket launcher is in position. That's not cool. You go here. You join here. Okay. There will be a rocket launcher on this side. It's not that one, it's another one. Like this.
Base under attack. Acknowledge. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledge.
What's exactly going on at my base? Why there's so many devastators and getting destroyed? Thank you.
Reporting.
They really have a lot of devastators, wow. Not really the RNG we want. Why are you here?
Reporting. Construction. Reporting. Reporting.
You go here. Hey, did you get the rocket launcher? You did. Very good.
Acknowledge. Reporting. Acknowledge.
On this side, progress.
Acknowledge.
This turret I do not need to destroy. This building I want to get. But they're against speed and dust. Wait. On PC version, don't play with Sonic tanks with slower speed, they lose all range. I actually do not know about Sonic tanks in that version. Why are you going this way? Please, don't do that. I don't know why you're going that way. It's really not cool. Please, go there. It's really hard to tell you to go up, is it? Down here. You can destroy that. You can continue this way. No more electricity is absolutely fine. I would like you to destroy the high-tech. The high-tech with planes. Planes are laggy. Like that one. Why is this two tanks? Why is the 3 tanks coming here? You should not do that normally. Why are you doing this to me? I'm confused. But they're going away. I'm confused. Don't know why they're doing that. You go there. Okay, the barracks destroyed is really nice. The refinery destroyed is really nice as well. Now there's a 3-wing trust at the bottom here. There will be this outpost there that's pretty annoying to get. Why is this not destroyed yet? Oh, because it's repairing and you can't damage it. Wow. Okay, you go back here. Okay, that's it. You do not need to go back that way anymore. The middle wind trap gets destroyed already. Yes, it's only that left. That should be everything. So this side are still alive. Oh! Oh! I forgot about it. Oops. Mistakes. You don't take the minimap, huh? Go here, you should be fine. Oh, it doesn't have no HPs. You should be good. Second wave. That's it. There's nothing left. Please. Okay. That's it, guys. And that's even a new world record. 20 minutes ahead of estimate, 6 minutes ahead of world record. That's pretty cool. I was not expecting that for a marathon. Good morning, your lordship, and congratulations. That's it. That was Dune. for Genesis, and I hope my host is still alive somewhere, because I don't have news from them. You succeeded in purging the planet of the furnace of the other houses. You get the last here. And then you get the credits. With an amazing blue planet. Well, I will thank you for watching. I am pretty happy of this run, ending up being a world record. 6 minutes ahead. Like, let me look at the splits. Stage 5 was disastrous. Stage 9 was God tier. Stage 6 was God tier. That was a good run. Thanks for watching. Look where this is going, look. Does not need to wait until the end.